So I felt compelled to come on this morning and just talk a little bit more about Reiki and why I'm so passionate about it, because I so am. Reiki is just, to me, it's like, wow, everybody needs to know about this. And absolutely, in all seriousness, it's from the minute it came into my life, it was just it just changed it really. Um, So Reiki is um, an Japanese energy technique, an ancient Japanese energy technique, and obviously we've lost such touch with the natural world and ancient knowledge regarding natural healing. Um, and one of those techniques is Reiki. So it's using the prana, sort of chi, life force energy that you hear about in yoga and tai chi and all the Eastern techniques. And prana, life force energy, is what is the building blocks of everything. It's the building blocks of life itself. We all have, every living organism, every plant and animal, anything in nature has got prana, life force energy, flowing through it. So Reiki was discovered by a Japanese monk a very, very long time ago. And he was the one that discovered its healing capacity. So it works on the principle that literally everything is energy. So if you cut through everything that we see in our sort of three-dimensional limited ability, cut through all of that, at the base of it, we are all energy, just different vibrating resonances of energy. So the dense energy, the slowest vibrating energy is the dense energy, which is everything that we can see and feel. But beyond that is our emotional, mental, and spiritual energy bodies, which makes up our auras, our aura, and that vibrates at a much faster rate, but is just as much a part of our energetic field and what makes us function. And when any areas of our energetic field become blocked and stuck, that builds, because it's like we've got our chakras and we're designed to have free flowing energy that, and that creates wellness. When any of our energetic bodies, chakras, become blocked, that blockage builds. It's a bit like a blockage in a pipe. It builds and our energy starts to become stuck, and then things stop working as well and things become a bit sluggish, and that's when illness and disease develops. And the way it works is that the blockages start building from the time we come into the world, really, and they tend to sort of build up in our energetic, emotional, and mental energy field. So any sort of experiences, whether they be through trauma, physical trauma or emotional trauma, whenever we experience trauma, we tend to contract, and when we contract, that affects our energy flow, and that's when energy gets stays stuck in the body. So you can imagine over a lifetime you have a build-up of these traumatic experiences, and that's what creates blockages, which often translates to, you know, sort of later in life we start developing these, you know, chronic conditions and chronic illnesses, which at the very base of them are created through blocked energy. So Reiki, it triggers our body's knowledge of nature. It triggers our natural healing abilities, our body's natural healing abilities. And so when it comes into contact with Reiki and, you know, the prana, the flow of the prana, our body starts to naturally react, and the energy starts moving within us, and old energy gets released. So at its very basic level, that's how it works. But yeah, I just wanted to share really just how I've been so privileged to witness the most incredible experiences with Reiki. I worked very closely with dementia clients for a while after I tuned, and you know, I'm an ex-nurse. I've worked with the elderly and dementia, you know, in my professional experience as a nurse. And yeah, it's one of those situations where you can feel just so powerless. But when I introduced Reiki into working with my elderly clients, wow, it was just absolutely incredible. And you know, I'm in no way exaggerating when I talk about doing a Reiki session with a client with dementia who is just suffering with the most extreme heartrending anxiety and just confusion, and has not got a clue what's going on around them, and to see that being transformed into just peace and acceptance, and beyond that, seeing in front of my eyes memories being tapped into, my client actually being able to tap into memories that she's not been able to access for so long. And you know, just and also the dysphasia, I think it's dysphasia, when they can't think of their words, they can't communicate, and suddenly they're just communicating freely and expressively, and you see that reconnection to that life force and that personality. It's just absolutely incredible. It really is. Um, yeah, it just so incredible. I can't begin to describe it. So really, I mean, that was one of my first experiences with using Reiki professionally, and it just absolutely blew my mind. It really did. It was just like, wow, this is just, everybody needs to know about this. This is incredible. Yeah, so I've, you know, like I say, just been so lucky to have been able to experience that and be completely converted. And and with animals too, you know, just seeing them completely relax when they experience Reiki, and the healing abilities of it. Wow, just so powerful. You know, our bodies really do, when we let go of that need to control, and it's so hard to put it into words, but you know, I guess sort of more orthodox medicine, you know, we're introducing sort of artificial chemicals into our body to try and, you know, heal it, and in a lot of cases that works really well. But to have a natural resource that, you know, we can access without using surgery or chemicals, you know, or even that can complement those, is just wonderful. So I hope that's been useful. I'm sort of planning on uploading a few sort of short Reiki recordings that you may be interested in accessing, just to, you know, just to explore it yourself really, and see how it affects you. But yeah, I just felt really cool to come on and have a little chat about Reiki, um, and a little bit more about what brought me into wanting to take it up full time, and really, you know, bring it to everybody that feels called anyway, because yeah, I just love it. Have a lovely day, everyone.